Good morning, everybody. We are here. We're looking good. We're ready to go. We're having a great day so far. It's beautiful outside. And, well, you're here hanging out with me. We got Alien Head first in the chat. Gen G second in the chat. Alien Head, Gen G, Alien Head, Gen G, Gen G, Alien Head. Well, both of you guys, thank you very much for being in here. Over on TikTok, we got Real Gary, Pool Boy. We get Okie. Nope, Okie left. No. Okie left. He came in, said, yeah, no thanks. I don't want none of this. Appreciate you being in here nonetheless. Real Gary and Pool Boy, thank you very much for being in here. Mac Geek, Bivors, appreciate all you guys. Don't forget to click that like button if you are on TikTok. Let's go through the market so far, see what we got going on today. We got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen, sitting at $4.94.5, down 1.30% today. GameStop, top right-hand side of the screen, 0.60% lower. Shiba Inu Coin, bottom right-hand side of the screen, sitting at $13.39, up just 0.49 points, or 0.49%, sorry. 1339 points per coin, 0.00708 higher, and the gains are kind of slow so far today. Bitcoin, bottom left-hand side of the screen, sitting at 56,700. Oh, man, it was up better this morning, but now we are down back to where we were. What is this? Yesterday, man. Yesterday at like 1 o'clock. So I had a very nice rally yesterday evening and has since come back down and is sitting on these support levels as opposed to testing resistance levels. I would like Bitcoin to break out of the upside. So green lines, we need green lines. We've got the NASDAQ 0.32% lower on the day today. Dogecoin 0.35% lower. Shiba Inu Coin 0.56% higher. Ethereum 0.50% lower. Bitcoin 0.36% higher. So we got a little bit of a mixed bag in the cryptocurrency space so far. The SPY, SPY had a pretty hard 30 minutes there, and currently sitting 0.5% lower on the day today. QQQ, down 0.25%. Mullen Auto, loser. What? Who said that? Yeah, Mullen Auto is an absolute loser. All-time lows. Mullen Auto, man, if you go back just about a year ago, let's go back a couple years ago. This is a monthly graph. Mullen Auto was sitting at $14 million per share. If you would have invested $14 million in Mullen Auto in 2013, you would now have 15 cents. Congratulations to you, Mullen Auto's executive staff, employees, scammers, trash, have stolen all of your money. Yet people, for some reason, continue to go out there and say, oh, hey, there's a cheap stock, 15 cents? Yeah, that seems like a good buy. I'm going to go in there and buy shares. People are buying them right now. 8,000 shares sold in the last minute. I'm going to go out there and buy Mullen Auto. Okay, here's what's going to happen with Mullen Auto, right? You buy it at 15 cents thinking, yeah, no way it's going to go lower. They're going to reverse split, one for 1,000, and then in 6 months from now, this 15 cents is going to be the equivalent of $15,000. It's going to be back down to 15 cents. So if you would have invested $15,000 in it today, it'll be worth 15 cents in about 6 months. So don't do it. Sundial, 0.3% or 3.3% lower on the day today, $2.04. Netflix down 1% of the day. NPW down 5% of the day today, $4.71. Tesla up 1.81%. And it's coming down over the last half hour or so. But Tesla's sitting at 220. Amazon, 177. And Apple, 218. Down 1% on the day today. We're going to watch Bitcoin play out on the bottom left-hand side of the screen because we want gains. We want gains. We want gains. All right, let me say this, guys. Tonight, let's see. Neo having a pullback right now. Click. Coyote. Hey, Coyote. Is that? Oh, it is Claudio. Yeah, Claudio. Come sit down. I'm glad to have you over on TikTok, Claudio. Tonight, guys. Tonight is... you gotta be careful with what words you say, right? Tonight is a debate. There's no sides being taken. YouTube, TikTok, and don't put no stupid warnings on the screen. Any of that stuff. Like, don't do it, okay? We're not sitting here trying to do anything, but... other than let people know that tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, a very important event is going to be taking place. And during this very important event, It is a possibility. I don't know if it will happen because they did not do it in the previous one, but it is a possibility that cryptocurrency gets mentioned. It is a very heavy topic in the upcoming. You gotta be careful with what in the upcoming choice that American citizens are gonna have to make here, and during this choosing process, cryptocurrency could be something that people make that choice dependent on. So knowing that, if crypto gets mentioned in a positive light at all tonight, then I would expect some gains moving forward. So I do think that you're going to see some volatility leading up to the discussion that is going to be taking place tonight. And the volatility is going to be natural. We could be down 5% leading up to it. We could be up 5% leading up to it. So if you guys are trading, be careful if you're trading on leverage. If you guys are holding, simply hold through the volatility. I have no idea what the topics are going to be. I have no idea how it's going to go down. Nothing like that. Just know that maybe you are unaware that it's going to be taking place tonight at 9 p.m. You should expect some increased volatility. So please be aware that is going to be happening tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Whatever team you're rooting for, right? Root for them. But just be rooting for cryptocurrency in general. All right? That's what I want you to root for. I want you to root for cryptocurrency in general so we can all make a lot of money. Hey, bro, keep your pets inside for a bit. You know what? Your neighbor's having an easy snack. Buy me, man. By process of elimination, if you're trying to narrow it down where I live, I don't have to worry about my neighbors eating my pets. Also, I do keep my pets inside. I have 2 indoor cats, and I would be absolutely devastated if they got out and did not return. It would break my heart, and I would probably cry. I don't want to cry, so I'm not going to let them outside. But at the same time, man, I don't understand how places get to the position that they are in. Like Springfield, he's talking about Springfield here, with people eating ducks and neighbors' pets and so on. I will say this, dude. I am 100. I not like personally, I have talked several times to my neighbors. I am 100% confident, okay, that at least my street, if anything ever happened, like is happening in these other cities, towns, and so on, if anything like that ever attempted to happen here, it would be shut down immediately. I live on an awesome street. My neighbors have just incredible integrity, and if you want to embody the United States of America on a street, yeah, dude, it's this street right here. So yeah, I don't think I'd ever have to worry about anybody eating my pets on this road. I really, really do not think that I'd ever have to worry about that. I'm starting to get some action here in my country, but is it possible that I buy any action or something that pays dividends monthly from the USA? Okay, so Claudio, yes. So, quando você fala ações, você pode falar stocks aqui. Actions is the wrong word to use. Use the word stocks. It's a company. So you can buy a company or a stock. And I believe, okay, I don't actually know how it works if you live in Brazil, but yes, you should be able to invest in U.S. companies. I don't exactly know how that process works, but you should be able to. So, for example, a very good dividend-paying stock, we've got a couple of them on here. MPW. MPW is one that it's down 5% today, but this pays a dividend of nearly 7%. That's actually a very good dividend. So if you are interested in buying stocks that pay dividends, then you should be able to invest in dividend-paying U.S. companies. I just don't know how it works. If you live in Brazil, man, I don't know how. I don't know what broker you would need to use in order to invest in U.S. companies, but you should absolutely be able to buy U.S. companies. Good morning to you, Nick F. Glad to have you in here, man. I'm on TikTok and here for both support. Appreciate you, Claudio. I do see you over on TikTok and over here on YouTube as well. T-Man likes crypto. You know, everybody should like crypto. What is wrong with crypto that some people actually do not like it? Look, there's only 14 people in here. I highly doubt any of you dislike crypto. But what is it about crypto that some people legitimately dislike it? I can't answer that because I don't dislike it. I don't see anything wrong with it. But what is it that some people don't like about it, Jen? I think it's crazy. Hey, I heard that for each like on this live, it's possible to reduce stress according to the specialists. Claudio, those specialists are correct, guys. Make sure to click that like button. Root for the red team, the blue team. Root for whichever team you guys like, right? I'm 45 minutes away from Springfield. Franchise. 45 minutes away. I don't think you probably... Dude, if people are eating people's pets and ducks, they probably don't even drive. So if you're 45 minutes away, I'd say you really only have to be worried if you're like a 3-minute walk away. That's just me being honest, right? Stocks, yes. Ações são stocks. We have something here that we call fundos imobiliarios. I don't know the name there, but you buy a small percentage from a building and receive payments monthly. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that here. But so that might be similar to an ETF and so on. And you can do that here in the United States as well. But I don't know how you would have access to it. You know what I mean? I don't know what broker you need to use in order to get access to United States funds. I love SHIB. Hey, I love the SHIB community, man. I don't necessarily love the price right now, but I do love the Shiba Inu Coin community. Send 1,000 hearts to you on TikTok. I like it, man. Thank you very much for clicking that like button over on TikTok. You and Pool Boy are the only people over on TikTok right now, and I appreciate you for clicking that like button, man. I dislike the constant up and down because it's hyped and depends on a lot of people. Also, don't like that I was ignored, Clay. Chris, man. Busy right now, but hello, everyone. Hello, Chris. Too busy for me, I guess. It's what you want. I don't like, Chris, that you didn't come in here yesterday. Or the day before. Or the day before that. Where you been, Chris? I'm gonna catch you outside. How about that, Chris? How about that? He created a coin, right? Yes. Claudio. Dark Bro created Honorarium. But unfortunately, I have not seen Dark Bro in like a month or two. Where is Dark Bro? I don't know. Hey, I received an email from my bank today saying that they're reducing my interest rates down. Does this affect crypto? Joe, I don't know why your bank would send you that email today. They actually have not cut interest rates yet, so maybe the bank is anticipating an interest rate cut. But yes, it will affect crypto. So let me tell you in a very short, roundabout way how. Right now, interest rates are very high. You understand this. And you're paying a lot of interest. I don't know the size of your loan or anything like that, but you're paying a lot simply to interest. Let's use an example. If you owe $100,000, maybe on your house, and you're paying a 7% interest rate or 7% mortgage rate, they're going to start lowering that, okay? And if they lower it a percent, if it goes down to 6%, now all of a sudden, instead of paying $7,000 a year in interest, you're paying $6,000 a year in interest. If they lower it again and again and again, and it gets back down to 2.5%, 3%, now all of a sudden, instead of paying $7,000 a year in interest, you're paying $3,000 a year in interest for every $100,000 that you borrowed. And I believe the average home price in the United States right now is like $300,000 or something. So imagine reducing your interest from $21,000 a year down to about $9,000 per year. That frees up $12,000 or $1,000 a month for people simply that goes back into their accounts as opposed to being wasted on interest. An extra $12,000 a year is going to make people feel very rich. When they feel like they are in abundance, even though they're not making any more, they are now saving more. And they're going to be spending. They're going to choose. Do I go out? Do I buy a brand new pair of shoes? Do I go buy toys? Do I waste it on entertainment? Consumables? What do I spend this $12,000 a year on? A lot of people will choose to invest it. They're going to buy stocks. They're going to buy cryptos. They might try to start a business themselves. There's a lot that they're going to be able to do with that $12,000 a year. And crypto is going to be one of those options. So yes, it will have an impact on cryptocurrency, just maybe not a very large impact until the actual rates begin to drop heavy. Keep stacking or hodl what I have. Buy me. How do you feel about your position? Because I've got the same question that I ask myself on a daily basis with tokens like Mother, Daddy, and Jason. Mother, Daddy, and Jason, I am invested heavy in those tokens, and I do believe that those tokens are going to do very well during the upcoming bull market. So the more, I think the more that I buy, the better off I'm going to be, and so on. But I am at a very comfortable position in what I own. Even though the prices have remained low, I have not added in quite some time. So I did add to Daddy when it was down to like 5-6 cents. And that's the last one I've added into. Highly considering adding a little bit more Mother, but I don't know if I will or not. I would rather, I believe, diversify into something else because I am very comfortable with the position that I own in those three tokens. So if you feel that way, right, diversify it into something else. If you feel like, well, I'm not at my goal, I'd say stack more, man, accumulate more. Let's see. Dark Bro is super busy. Dark Bro, stop being busy, man. I'm UK, by the way. So, gotcha. All right, so Joe, perfect, man. No, that's perfect, man. Because if you guys are cutting your interest rates over there, there's a very good chance that we as well will cut our interest rates. So, yeah, you guys actually might be a little bit of a leading indicator, indicating that we are going to cut interest rates soon. But you're on the right path, right? It doesn't matter if you live in the UK. It doesn't matter if you live in the United States. When interest rates go down, and I don't know what your guys' rates are, but when interest rates go down, it's going to free up a lot of money for people. And the more money people have, the more they're willing to spend, invest, and so on, stimulating the economy. So, yeah, a lot of people, when interest rates go down, that's like the main factor I'm looking at right now. When interest rates get cheap, and people feel like they're rich again, you better believe crypto's going to explode. You better believe it's going to explode, man. Unless, of course, the red team and blue team clash and crypto becomes illegal here in the United States or something stupid. Hey, I've been here all week. You've just ignored me. Fake news, man. Calling fake news. Nah, work is super busy. I believe you, Chris. I believe you, man. Work is not super busy here. There's 18 people in here. So you guys can't be leaving me, man. You can't be leaving me. There's a lot you can do with 12K in West Virginia. Dude, believe me, there's a lot you can do with 12K in Ohio as well, man. I see these people online. I spend a lot of my day online. Right, when you do YouTube and you're constantly trying to do social media and stuff like that, you spend a lot of time looking on social media and so on. Dude, it's crazy to me that people choose to live in very expensive places like California, New York City, big cities, and so on. It is crazy to me that they make that choice. you're so much better off, dude. West Virginia, Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee. I'm telling you, man, you're so much better off. That it's why, and I'm not just talking about the monetary standpoint either, man. It's just a higher quality of life. Meme Game token is down bad. Let's see where Meme Game is. I did not even look at Meme Game today. Let's see. Let's go this one. Oh, snap. I like how they put that on there, man. Let's get the contract address from here. So we just copy this. Oh, yeah, it is down bad, ain't it? Dang, man, 80% decline with only $30,000 in the liquidity pool. But I don't think that actually much was taken out. Let's see where the outflows are. Yeah, here's the thing, man. Look, if you look at this token, 52,000 in buys, 39. This token only lost about $11,000-$12,000 in outflows today. If that's all it's gonna take. If $11,000 flows in to Meme Game's token, it is going to go all the way back up to where it started. So think about that for a second, right? If you lost 80% on a $12,000 outflow, and you're down here at 004, you could near, it's not going to be a full 10x, it's not going to go all the way up to here. Dude, you could like 5x gain if it just sees a simple $12,000 in inflows to even back out and get back to its starting price. That's the crazy thing about a token with such a small liquidity pool. $30,000 in the liquidity pool is insanely small. Essentially, if anybody goes in there to buy, they're going to be surging this price higher. $12,000 in inflows, $91,000 in volume is a lot, but $12,000 in inflows would send this token 4 or 5x gain. So, you guys can't even see it, can you? Nope. YouTube couldn't even see it. Now you can see it. TikTok saw it, though. Pegleg Wally, thank you for following over on TikTok. We got Prince, man. Thank you for following as well. Pegleg Turbo, I'd love to get your opinion on it. Yeah, absolutely, man. Hey, we actually got a lot of people over on TikTok right now. I don't know where you guys are coming from, but thank you guys very much for being over there. Shout out to Squawk1, Prince, Don, Ronnie, Skyline, Pegleg, Johnny, Marcy. We've got G, User, Johnny, Splish, and of course Claudio over there as well. So thank you guys very much for being over on TikTok. If you guys haven't followed yet, Anime Lover 360, thank you for following. I don't know where you guys are coming from, but I love it. Thank you guys very much for that. Let's see. $12,000 would buy a lot of XDC, XLM, XRP, and HBAR and dropped internet connection. The crazy thing is, you would literally have to do nothing different than you're already doing. That's just how much money is going to be freed up by interest rates going down. And that doesn't include car loans, etc. That's just on the average mortgage here in the United States. So people are going to have a lot of extra money. Now, the last thing that I would like to see, right, is for inflation to ramp back up or something stupid like that. And we do not need, okay, I get it. Some of you guys may have different political opinions than I do and so on. But where's this cat at, man? I hear stuff moving around over there. We do not need stimulus checks. We do not need free money. We do not need government handouts and so on. Lowering interest rates is, for anybody that has any money borrowed, is going to make people a lot richer than they currently are. In the example given, it's going to put a lot more money back into people's accounts. You know, you do not need the extra $12,000 in interest rate savings plus an extra $1,200 stimulus check. No. That $1,200 stimulus check is going to be useless. You don't need that. You don't need the tax credits. You don't need all of that stuff that is going to cause much higher inflation. You simply need to spend less money. And lowering interest rates is going to be able to do that. Let's see. Coming back in, I'm stacking, baby. Do it. Do it, buy me. Do it. You know, is there any other token that you guys can think of right now that is like a definite look? I don't have any Jasmine coin. But is there any other tokens out there that you guys are like, absolutely? Because I do have a lot of USDT that I can deploy. I am very happy with my celebrity bag tokens, my celebrity token bags, I guess you could say right now. My dude wants to look at Turbo still. I'm going to look at Turbo here. But, is there anything that you guys can think of that is like an absolute necessity? Like, look at it, highly consider stacking, and so on for the upcoming bull market. I don't care if the stuff goes up today, tomorrow, whatever. But, I mean, if I don't continue to add in to Daddy, Mother, Jason, or any of those tokens, I want to do something with the USDT. Also, do you guys know anywhere to remain on DeFi, okay, and stake USDT? I want to be able to generate some sort of a return on some of it. So let me know if you guys know of any place to do that. I need old coins to ride. Me too, Claudio. Me too. Survive bloody September, and we will all make bank. Boom, Michael. That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm going to survive. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I don't want the gains to, or I don't want the losses to continue on. So when I say that I am numb to it, it's not like I want it to happen. But dude, my crypto position right now, it is large. It's a large crypto position. But I am essentially as numb to the price movement and me holding the crypto as I am my Zcash. Zcash is by far, aside from stuff that I don't even know if I have access to anymore, like Bitcoin, Zcash is my longest held asset because that's what I started mining when I very first got into the cryptocurrency game back in 2017. Very first thing that I mined. Now, that doesn't mean it's the first time I ever looked at crypto, right? I actively made the decision not to buy Bitcoin at $300 in 2012, 2013. But 2017, finally got involved, started with mining, mined Zcash, and I will probably sit on that Zcash the rest of my life, for better or for worse, right? With no intentions of really cashing it out, just leaving it in Zcash. It's kind of how I feel about my current crypto position. Dude, you become dangerous. You truly become dangerous when you do not care. You're simply ready to hold. You become dangerous, man. They can't shake you. They can't shake you out. They can't take your crypto at that point. It's yours, and it's yours forever. Dude, that is, it's a strong sign, and that's kind of where I'm at right now in my crypto game. Started to feel a little depressed with those news. I mean, if we get a cut, is it still possible to never have an alt? No. So, Claudio, I highly, highly doubt that there's any scenario that leads to no altcoin season. The only way I think that we can go down that path of altcoins not rising is if the United States turns its back on crypto. There's a lot of money in the U.S., right? Let's just be honest with each other. The money will flow elsewhere if the United States makes it illegal or shuts down crypto exchanges or goes some extreme path to deter people from becoming wealthy. I don't think they will do that, though, because these people are too greedy to stifle an industry. They know that if they made crypto illegal here in the United States, other countries would so far surpass us in total wealth that we would never be able to catch back up. It is the next industry. It is, the next industrial revolution. It is the future, and they know that. They simply want to control it. So, no. I don't think there's any sort of way, with or without rate cuts, that we don't ever have altcoin season. There will be a Bitcoin rally. There will be an altcoin run. There will be another bull market, and there will be a bear market that comes after it. You simply have to be here for the bull market, and you simply have to be willing to cash out, take your profits, and either decide to deploy it once again in crypto during an upcoming bear market, or, of course, cash out for good and buy what you want to buy with it and go out there and spend that money. Brad Gerlinghouse and David Schwartz said that 90% of the coins are going to disappear when regulation and law is set. Ow, ow, ow. Dropped internet connection, man. 90% reduction of the supply would lead to very large increases in demand and price. Pudgy, good morning to you. What do we got? Good morning to you, Pudgy, on both TikTok and on YouTube. And we actually got a lot of people over on TikTok, so I really do appreciate you guys being over there, man. Don't forget to smash that like button and follow if you haven't done so already. Low interest rates, pool too. Ahoo! Yes, Nufo, man. Coke Inu will rip this cycle. Check it out. Yeah, Mass, if we can pull up Coke real quick. I do not own any Coke. I believe there's a couple Coke holders in here. I'm typing Coke. All right. I believe there's a couple Coke holders in here, huh? Yeah. Where are we at here? $2.7 million in the liquidity pool. It is a large token. Here's some good news, though. Look, I've not pulled this token up in a very long time on here. Okay? Matter of fact, I have no idea when we drew these lines. Maybe back in July? Not sure, right? Maybe back in July. But, dude, look how perfect this technical analysis is playing out here. We may have broken out of this wedge, right? Now, the only other thing that I could say is you possibly could extend the wedge. Some people might have different interpretations of this technical analysis and so on. So this wedge could be extended here. But what remains true is this horizontal level of support and the descending trend line continuing to consolidate here. Usually, right, when you've got major support that does not get broken, and when you've got a consolidating wedge like this, it usually, and I hope that's the case for Coke Inu here, it usually gets broken to the upside during a positive catalyst, and it will likely need a catalyst. So interest rates, the discussion taking place between two teams tonight. Anything could drive this price up, but if it breaks out, you could see it explode higher. So yeah, dude, Coke Inu, not a bad look at all down in this area. If you're trying to be a little bit more aggressive, you can get it for a 10% discount. If it does come back down to this horizontal line here. But of course, it might be on the verge of breaking out and moving off of that trend line and going to the upside. So yeah, if Coke Inu is your meme coin of choice, not a bad buy opportunity, knowing that it's been consolidating down into that support line for, geez, dude, since March, right? Since its March rally there when everything was moving higher. There's a token I was talking about yesterday. Let's see if I got this. All right. Talk about Shiba. Shiba Inu or Shiba Inu? Which one are we talking about there, Squigs? I'm not looking into staking until regulations come out. Sticking H-bar and Casper is looking good to me, right? Meow. There you go. Dropped internet. Stake them, man. And how we know when we are in a rally and a bull run. I mean, will there be videos of you saying about the bull... Yeah, Claudio, it will not last one day. It will last much more than one day, but it might not last much more than a month, okay? So I'll show you that here right after I look at this token because it's a very good question, and there's several indicators that you can look at to kind of help you make that determination. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't pull this one up yesterday. All right, kind of the same deal, man. Ripping up, finding some support down in this area after its initial sell-off. The thing that I don't like much about tokens like this is they usually die out if the community dies out. Okay, so you got your 10x gain potential simply to get back up to the all-time high. But who's going to drive the discussion. Who's going to drive the demand? This token either has to get trending again, which is going to take a huge increase in volume, a lot of people searching for it, or it's going to have a very strong community that does a lot of marketing. I am very interested in, something like Daddy or Mother token. Mother, Iggy Azalea, every single day talking about her token out on X to her like 7.7, 7.8 million followers. The marketing's not going to die down with her. She's going to have constant interest. Andrew Tate, same deal. Going to have constant interest. Jason has slowed down. Jason has not talked about his token in a while, but he's got 50-something million followers on TikTok, and he's got like 3.5 million followers on X. The marketing for those tokens is not going to die out. Something like this could. That's my only concern with these tokens. But it is beaten down heavily, and of course, the political genre is going to see a lot of interest in the next month and a half, 2 months here. But Claudio, let me show you something, man. So, where is... I don't have CoinMarketCap up. Let's see. CoinMarketCap here. All right. All-time graph. This is 2017 for Bitcoin here. And Bitcoin really began to steadily move higher at the beginning of 2017. And then it exploded. So October, November, into the beginning of December, exploded higher. And then very quickly, this is a very fast drop. If you decide to wait to buy in, you might buy in at $10,000, and all of a sudden, going from January 6th to February 6th, a 1 month period, you drop from $17,000, $18,000 price points down to $8,000, $9,000 price points. You lose over 50% in a couple week period. It's over at that point, right? So it lasts about 2 months. This is the 2017 bull market rally. The exponential rip higher lasts about 2 months. Of course, there were very nice gains leading up to it. Fast forward to 2021, right? 2021, slightly different in Bitcoin than some of the other meme coins out there, but a very nice rally, right? You start to slowly move higher in 2020, and then it rips up in a very fast way, but of course, quickly dies back down. Now, this next rally, we have been moving higher, and I believe that this is the slow, steady incline that we have been seeing since the beginning of, the beginning of 2023. This is the slow, steady incline. I do believe there will be an exponential rip higher, and then in about a 1 month period, it will be way back down in value. Bitcoin may be going from $100,000, $150,000 back down to $60,000 in a very quick month. So the bull market usually lasts, or that exponential rally usually lasts a couple weeks, 3-4 weeks, and then just as fast, it's right back down. Another, I guess, visual representation of this is cryptocurrency interest by retail investors. You can see here, beginning of 2017, more and more people began asking about cryptocurrency, searching for it on Google to see what's going on here, and then, boom, November, December, rips higher, and almost just as fast, right? From January to February, loses 50% of its interest as Bitcoin lost 50% of its value. And of course, it's up very quickly and down very quickly. Starts to rise at the end of 2020 again. And then look, March to May, about a 2 month period, rips up in value. And then, what is this, May to June, from 85 to 35. Losing over 50% of its interest, and we have been falling ever since. When this blue line rips up again, I don't know how high it's going to go, okay? I don't know if it's going to go to 25, 50, 75, or even more. But when this blue line rips up, it's going to indicate that retail investors are flooding the market. That is your bull market signal. Now, here's the thing. If the retail investors simply stayed in and stayed interested, the prices would stay elevated. But as you can see, historically speaking, retail investors are very emotional, they're very scared, and they get out just as quickly as they get in. So they will leave, right? As fast as they came, they will leave. Prices will decline, and you have to take advantage of this spike. These are life-changing spikes, man. This is when you ride Bitcoin from $300 to $20,000. This is when you, look, interest is lower, but the prices were much higher. This is when you ride Bitcoin from, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 all the way up to $70,000. This next one, this is going to be when you ride Bitcoin from $50,000 maybe up to $200,000. When you ride altcoins, something like Daddy, from 5 cents to $5. Right? And I don't know if it's going to go to $5. I'd have way too much money if it did. I won't wait that long. But you guys get it, right? This next exponential rip up is going to be very short-lived. You absolutely need to take advantage of it. But this is going to be a huge indicator that we are living in a bull market when this spikes back up. And to be honest with you, if it spikes back up any way beyond 25, I'm going to be heightened on edge to take profit. Okay, I truly think we'll get to around 50. I think we'll get to around 50 in terms of interest, but I don't know. I don't know how high this blue level is going to go, or this blue line is going to go. I know that is going to be a very strong indicator that the bull market is here, and you have to, my goodness, you have to take your profit and cash out, man. But it'll probably last 3 to 4 weeks, if I'm just being honest with you. Let's see. Not saying names, but not saying names, but here's some names. Here you go, man. We know Chris likes a little attitude, right? Chris likes a little attitude. Hey, Clay, looking through Twitter, and it looks like everyone almost got burnt by base dogs. Yeah, rich vibes, dude. I'm a top holder on base dogs, right? I'm a top holder on base dogs, and very unfortunate that the price is down as far as it is down. I'm currently down a lot of money on base dogs. But here's the thing, man. If that token survives and we're sitting on a bull market rally, to me, it would be foolish to close out with an 80% loss or 70% loss or whatever it's at right now. I don't know why. I cannot for the life of me understand why so many people sell with a little loss to drive the loss further and further and further down. If the people who bought into these pre-sales simply held their tokens, the token price would never go down, man. I don't understand why they buy something they don't want to buy. Clay quarterback got hurt. You might want to change for next week. Dude, my quarterback's good too, isn't he? My friend said that my quarterback was good. I forget what his name is now. Doesn't he play for the Redskins? Isn't that who my quarterback is? I saw he had a little D next to his name, but I thought he played pretty... I thought he gave me like 23 points or something. And I thought my friend said he was pretty good. Dang it, man. Why is all my guys getting hurt like this? This guy's got to do better. 3-0 in my 3 leagues. Couldn't ask for a better start. JB, and you'll probably get another win next week because you're up against me. Come on now. It's funny how most blockchain or crypto projects charts look the same. Dropped internet connection. There is I was going to say huge. Huge is like such a... It doesn't do the word justice, right? There's an insane correlation between all of the projects out there. And my best guess... Okay, some of them are able to detach from the overall market movement. Like if you're looking at, because it's so small, if you're looking at something like T1500 token, if you're looking at something like T1500 token, right, this doesn't look like the rest of the market right now. But it's because it's only got a $150,000 liquidity pool, $1.5 million market cap. Buys and sells can easily move this token around. And that's because it's so small. But when you look at Bitcoin sort of dictating the movement of Ethereum, Solana, major players, BNB, and so on out there, and then you look at the underlying relationship between these tokens and those large coins that make up their liquidity pool, you begin to understand. So Solana, right? This is how liquidity pools work. There's $153,000 in the liquidity pool. And yeah, here we go. Here's you guys can see these stats on the right-hand side of the screen, right? No, you can't see them over on YouTube. You can start to see them over on TikTok. But anyway, just trust me when I read them. So there's T1500 token. There's 48 million T1500 in the liquidity pool. And there's 568 Solana in the liquidity pool. $76,000 worth of Solana and $76,000 worth of T1500. Liquidity pools are like balance sheets in the accounting world. They always balance out. If there's $76,000 worth of Solana in the liquidity pool, that means that all of the T1500 added together is going to be $76,000. So if Solana doubled in price today, there would be $152,000 worth of Solana in the liquidity pool and $152,000 worth of T1500 in the liquidity pool. So there is a direct correlation between major tokens or major coins moving in value and the tokens that are built on that blockchain moving in value as well, because they are always denominated in that token's value. So it's understandable why there's such a direct correlation between like a meme coin and its blockchain coin, or a meme token and its blockchain coin. It's a little less understandable like why Ethereum moves so much when Bitcoin moves. But the only way that I can explain that is that Bitcoin is like the sun. It is so large. It's got such a gravitational force to it that when it moves, everything moves. That's the best way that I can explain everything's correlation to Bitcoin. Claiming the Washington football team. Yes, I wouldn't went with Washington skins. Everyone else got shirts. What? I don't even know. I don't even know what that means, Chris. I don't even know what that means, man. But I think it's good. Maybe. I don't. Maybe. I wouldn't have went with Washington skins. Everyone else got Okay, maybe I know what it means, right? Everybody else in the entire NFL got to wear shirts, but the Redskins had to go skins. Now I got you. All right, now I think I got it. Oh, Packers. Who the heck do I have for the Redskins then? Because I thought that guy was good. Somebody was telling me, a friend told me that he was good. Jordan Love on the Packers. He's out for several weeks. These guys need to stop getting hurt, dude. They're big, strong football players. What the heck are they doing getting so hurt? Turbo! Yeah, Peg Leg, you've been wanting to see Turbo for a while, so let's take a look at Turbo real quick. This one. I don't know if Giovanni's in here. Giovanni, do you still have your Turbo? Okay. Hey, Turbo actually looking very good, man. Turbo is a meme coin that is continuing to see very nice higher highs and higher lows. Now, after the May rally that it had here, when it ripped up and hit new all-time highs, it has been finding a level of support, horizontal support, in this area right here at about 0.03. It's come down, bounced off, come down, bounced off. And unfortunately, okay, the entire crypto market has not seen growth since about June, but you do have a descending trend line that is held up impeccably. So, bull flag pattern. Here's your flag, right? Here's your flag right here. rips up and then pennants down into this area. However you want to look at it, descending wedge, whatever, descending triangle, whatever you guys like to call it. You can actually move this up a little bit more if you want to be a little bit more aggressive. Tabbing it, just wicking down below. But like we said for, I believe, Coke Inu, okay, it is wedging down. It is hitting a very strong level of support. It is hitting these lower highs, wedging down into this area right here. And to be honest with you, right, if you move this out just slightly and increase this just slightly here, you may have your perfect point of consolidation around the end of September. This looks like about September 20th at about this price right here at 000 or 003, 0034, 0035. From this level, right, a lot of people would expect it to explode higher because, of course, it should maintain the ascending trend line that is held up since almost inception, man. You got to go back to 2023 to really start that trend line there. So, yeah, dude, Turbo has some very strong fundamentals as well. That graph does actually look pretty good there. Love got hit and out on the next to last play of the game. Dang it, man. Why they got to take my quarterback out? And he shouldn't have played that last play there. Gen G, how you know all about this football stuff? Crap would have went. Something. Crap would have went, man. It would have. My boo. Casey has a ton of turbo. Nice. Gen G. Hopefully, it bounces back and starts to hit some all-time highs again, and you guys make a lot of money. Another overpriced player hurt. Nothing shocking here. I don't know if he's overpriced or not, man. Price prediction on Shiba Inu for the 2025 bull run. My guess for where Shiba Inu coin can be is burning that next zero, right? So 10,000, hopefully 10,000 to 15,000 points per coin would be a beautiful rally for SHIB. Roughly a 10x from here. That's my realistic price point, right? So what are your thoughts of XRP? If Japan does make the switch to Ripple, do you see XRP moving? If so, thoughts on price? Mark, I don't know what Japan's talking about doing with it, but as more and more countries, as more and more companies, as more and more people begin to use XRP and Ripple for cross-border payments, which I see happening, okay? They're growing their business on a daily basis. I do believe that will happen. Demand will grow for it. But it's interesting because I don't know their percentage of burns or anything like that. Burns are what's going to drive value, okay? Because for every XRP that is typically utilized, meaning it's bought to send a transaction, it's bought to facilitate a transaction, it always gets cashed back out. So the utility for XRP will not necessarily, demand can go through the roof, right? But it's not necessarily going to increase the price because every time they buy it, they're buying it to transfer money and then they're cashing it out. So what you would typically see is every transaction being offset by a seller, every buy being offset by a sell. But I guess there are burns, right? I don't know too much about XRP, but the more and more utilized it is, and the more they burn, that's where the value is going to be created. And to be honest with you, it doesn't matter if XRP is trading at 50 cents or if XRP is trading at $50, you can still use it the same, right? Let's say you want to transfer $100 from United States to Europe, anywhere in Europe. I can either go to a bank and I can pay $5 in fees and I can wait a week and all of that, or I can use XRP. Now, it doesn't matter if I'm buying 200 XRP, sending it to Europe, cashing out 200 XRP, and now I've moved my dollars to euros. Doesn't matter. It's no different than if I go in and I buy 2 XRP, send it to Europe, and then I cash out 2 XRP. Right? All I've done is taken my $100, turn it into XRP, send it to Europe, traded my XRP for euros. It doesn't matter if XRP is trading at $1,000. Okay? At that point, I'm simply going to buy 1/10 of an XRP, send it to Europe, cash out 1/10 of an XRP. So for the utility purposes, XRP doesn't matter what the price is. It can theoretically go as high as they want it to go. But the only way they get there is if they burn. So I guess there's a burn mechanism in each transaction. So the more utilized, the more burns, the higher price points that they can get. Throwing 3K into Shiba December. Can't wait till I break that previous all-time high from 2021. David, man, I'm going to be happy as well. I got a lot of Shiba Inu Coin, and I'm going to be happy when it does break the all-time high. Correction. Fake team of real players. Even better, man. Fake team. Oh, what is he say? Genji, basically, make a team of fake players through guessing strategy and pray that they don't get hurt. That's fantasy football. Is that what we're talking about right now? Yeah, maybe you should help me, Genji. Maybe you should help me because I need it. How would your league play with stakes? No. Buy me. We don't have to pay to get in or anything. At least I hope you guys didn't charge me to get in. I don't know how I'm playing. We have a massive trophy, but there's no buy. Okay, good. I'm like, dang it, dude. Did these guys charge me to play, and I don't even know that I got charged to play? I don't even know what's happening right now. I just know that Kombu beat me. Let's see. Coke. We got that Coke Rocket. Also, your kicker may or may not win the week for you. Your kickers are clutch. Yeah, dude. And I don't know how I fared on defense, but my defense, I have the Browns and I have the Dolphins. I know the Browns are bad because, they're supposed to be my team and they never win a game. So I know they're bad, and I know everybody always makes fun of the Dolphins. So my defense, aren't these like the worst defense in the world? Didn't I draft the 2 worst defenses possible? Clearbro, scroll up to my QB info. JB, massive trophy. You already know 100x more than Clay. Facts on that. Anybody in here would. Let's see. Clay, you have Jaden Daniels. He's the QB for the Washington professional team. He did perform really well last week, but he's on your bench. I'm not doing myself any favors helping you. You're not helping me, though, JB, because I don't really know what all that stuff means. I know that if he did well, but you can only play one quarterback, though, right? So I guess I have to play him instead of my hurt guy. Otherwise, I'm getting 0 points. So I guess I have to swap him out. But in terms of me, like saying, oh, yeah, this guy's facing a bad team. He's going to do so well. Yeah, he's going to do this. He's going to do that. I can't. No, dude, I don't know any of it. I don't know any of it, man. What coin is that on the bottom? Joy Jive. Turbo. You see Turbo down at the bottom there with the ascending trend line and then the descending wedge. Guys, I don't know who my kicker is, Genji. I have no idea who my kicker is. You got to ask these boys who it is there. Thank you very much, Gorilla. Gorilla, man, he's going for it. He's reminding me that it's 1 o'clock, and he's reminding me that you guys got to get out of here because the live stream is over. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here because I'm closing the live stream, so go hang out somewhere else. I don't know. Go watch somebody else. Go hang out on the Discord. Do whatever you guys want to do. And then we'll be back with videos later today. We'll be back with live streams tomorrow, man. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. TikTok, I see a lot of people over in TikTok, and I thank you guys very much for that. We got Don, User, Ali White. We got Pudgy, Joy Jive, man. Ezekiel, thank you. Brennan, Ollie, Ascend, Anwar, man. All of you guys for hanging out over on TikTok. Thank you guys for the 4,400 likes. I also appreciate that. And we got shout-outs going to Chris, man. Thank you very much for being in here, even though you're busy, Chris. Gorilla, Pudgy, C-Long, man. Have a great one, Pudgy. Boom, baby. Gorilla, Dropped Internet, Buy Me. See you later, Gen G, JB. We got Jose, man. We got Gorilla, Nell T, JB, Buy Me, Gorilla, Gen G. Pudgy saying, peace out to the diamond-handed apes. JB, Buy Me, Gen G, JB, Bender, Gorilla, Buy Me, Gen G, Gorilla, Michael, Doji, Buy Me, Warner, Jeffrey, all of you guys. You know what time it is. You want to say it with me? Say it with me. Till the next time. Hope to each and every one of you have an awesome day.